This is an off the cuff video. Don't I had no plans to do it. I was actually planning to do my hair today. But yeah, so social media, especially on Twitter, is full of Americans and other English speaking right wingers. So I mean, like, we've got the right wingers in England and other places that are supporting Trump's pronunciation of Thailand as Thailand. Now, to be fair, I'm going to be fair to Trump here. I'm not. That I realised that was a bit of a camp laugh there, but it's tickled me. So I'm going to be fair to Trump. In the next sentence or paragraph, he did correct it and say it was Thailand. So great, but we've got a bunch saying it is actually Thailand. We had one woman from New York saying, "Well, I used to live in England and it's always been pronounced Thailand." And then another one saying, "Well, I used to live in London and every Londoner calls it Thailand." So we either have some really dumb English people that think that Thailand is pronounced Thailand, or they're just lying. So I called them out and I said, well, actually, I was born in London, I lived in London. No one ever calls it Thailand. I live in Wales. No one ever calls it Thailand. It is Thailand. But yeah, they're not having any of it. I don't understand what this world is coming to when even the president, who never acknowledges a mistake, acknowledges a mistake, acknowledged this one, but yet his supporters are not. Bit weird, very very weird scenario. I'm not one to, because I mispronounce words often. If you watch my quiz or if you do my quizzes, you probably roll your eyes maybe 2 or 3 times during the quiz because I sort of mispronounce words or I do a th instead of f. And I get them muddled up sometimes. So a thirsty or Thursday or whatever. But yeah, it's tickled me. It has tickled me. How much people will go out of their way to ensure that Trump is seen as this sort of almost perfect figure. And as I say, he never ever owns up to a mistake. Never ever owns up to a mistake. But did on this occasion. Yet his supporters seem to have sort of skated around that and said, no, 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 it's still definitely Thailand. It's still definitely there's blue tickers out there telling us that it is Thailand. So I'm now going to get some Thai food. Toodle pip.